A live look between the hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Georgia Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Anytime you step between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. From the wideout. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And they tried to run that sweep out route. I like going to the wide side of the field, getting somebody the ball that can really, really run. Just got to block it up a little better. Give him a chance to at least get that edge, and then he might be able to do some more damage.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man, it's Stockton. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
3rd down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Oof, and after that pick 6, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
That makes the score for Ole Miss 7, Georgia 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Bolden. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's got the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
They'll give to Frazier. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
Well, it's an electrifying run. And you think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
Runs through the tackle. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Handoff for Frazier. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Running inside. It's Lacy. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is 2nd and a mile and a half. Got it in the middle. It's Cunningham. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receivers. Putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face.
Maybe some room here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Couldn't connect with his man in the end zone, but they're going to back up after this penalty is announced, I believe. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The run inside. It's Lacy. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football.
It's complete. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it completely.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Rebels. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Bringing the heat. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. This time he's got it. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Finds his man. It's Humphries. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, They need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
You could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little luck. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The keeper on the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Trying to get behind the defense. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide. And with this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. The give on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulldogs take their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Rides to the back. Makes it past the marker. There's some room. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Rebels head it quickly to the line.
And how about this offense? What are you thinking as a defense right now? I'm thinking pass, bringing in guys, making sure I stay deep, playing for the pass, and they run the run right at him. Kind of catch him off guard, get the big yardage, big play, first down for this offense.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Pulls it in. It's Alexander. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, it's Lacey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Oh, they're after him, and down he goes. The Bulldogs will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Now on the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense got it. They're on the run. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Here's a give to Frazier. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Frazier again. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Georgia going up tempo. On third down, here's Frazier. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you've got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry about it.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. So when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cook. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the first down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got his man. Still running at the 40. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question, they've got to tackle better on the back end.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cook. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, he just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's third and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. This time he wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, and you see in the red zone, all the bodies start to come inside. And a lot of times you try to find a way to get to the perimeter. This offense does a good job. They toss the football. Nice job by the defense. Now forcing a third down.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And I'll tell you what, I like this defense's game plan right here. Drop back, make sure I got the sticks covered. If they want to throw it below the sticks, I'm going to come up and tackle you and make sure I get you to fourth down.
He'll do it himself on the draw. He never had a chance, never came close to converting that fourth down. Great job by this defense.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
Got out of trouble and throws. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. The Dogs want to crank the tempo.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth.
Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Ripped off the huge chunk play all the way to the 31-yard line. And the Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Frazier. Turning it on! And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Dogs!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. And once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's Alexander. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They want that clock to run. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Keeps it on the option. Ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Lacy. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. A little release to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. That'll be a 1st down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one.
I love the